Hey everyone, welcome back to our movie news. Yes, you read that title correctly. No, this isn't clickbait. Ben Affleck is officially in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This news was revealed by Jason Momoa via an Instagram post. He posted 2 images of himself with Ben Affleck dressed up as Bruce Wayne and 1 video of Jason on the Warner Brothers lot. I'll play that video for you now.
Where is it? Sorry, children. That's what happens, Warner Brothers, when you walk out of your set. And there's our fans. Hey guys, have a good time. Jameson. Well, we tried to keep it a secret. All right, there we go. Thank you. Oh, sorry, bro. Whoops. Well,
so it was supposed to be a surprise, but because some fans on a tour bus spotted them together, they decided it was best to reveal the news early. Now this is huge news. It doesn't just mean he's back for a quick cameo in Aquaman 2. It means that he wanted to appear in another DC film. How many people have said Ben Affleck doesn't want to play Batman anymore, move on? And then he comes back for the Snyder Cut, and then he comes back for the Flash, and now he's going to be in Aquaman 2. If he doesn't want to play the character anymore, he doesn't have to. But he is choosing to. He wants to play Batman still. We've said it for a long time now, he didn't hate the character, he was just going through a very tough time, and he didn't like working with the people who made his life hell on the Justice League reshoots. Are we really going to listen to these people who have been wrong for so long? The Snyder Cut is a pipe dream. The Snyder Cut won't be released. Ben Affleck won't come back. Ben is back, but only for the Flash. Ben is back, but only for Aquaman 2. How many times are they going to be wrong? And what else are they going to be wrong about? They keep on saying the Snyderverse is dead, so maybe Warner Bros. Discovery is going to prove that wrong too. Now, why is he in Aquaman 2? Well, originally Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom was supposed to be released after the Flash film, and apparently Michael Keaton's Batman was supposed to show up. But now it will be released before the Flash film. Having Keaton in there doesn't make any sense. The Bruce Wayne that still exists in that universe is Ben Affleck's, so he must be the Bruce Wayne to make a cameo. So if it's just a small cameo, why is everyone getting so excited about it? Because it opens up so many possibilities. It scraps the idea of Ben Affleck being done with Batman and opens up the possibilities of him returning for more projects. Now the problem lies with the Flash film that is supposed to erase Batfleck or send him to a nightmare future. So Discovery have 3 options. Option 1 is to reshoot the Flash film to stop Keaton replacing Batfleck in the main DCEU, which would keep Ben Affleck's Batman in the main DCEU. Option 2 is that they could use that nightmare timeline to restore the Snyderverse utilizing the multiverse. The third is to ignore all the demand for Batfleck and just have him appear in Aquaman 2 and the Flash film, and then he is gone forever. Now I think Warner Bros. Discovery will choose option 1 or 2, and I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but option 2 is actually quite a possible option at this stage. But because we haven't seen the Flash film yet, we don't know exactly what will happen to Ben Affleck's Batman. My ideal scenario would be a combination of option 1 and option 2. Keeping Batfleck in the main DCEU and then creating a long-term plan that eventually builds up to Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. But remember when Discovery were using smaller companies that they own to do research on who is the most popular Batman? And Batfleck won? And now he's going to be in Aquaman 2 when originally it was going to be Michael Keaton? Do you think maybe Discovery have seen the demand for Affleck's Batman and talked directly to Affleck, who told them he was open to playing more Batman, and they have decided to try and do that? Remember, it wasn't Discovery's decision to create the Flash film the way it is. They inherited that from the old Warner Brothers regime. But it looks like they might be trying to fix the DCEU, and bringing back Affleck could be the first step in that. Now I wish them the best of luck with whatever they decide to do with the Flash film now, because Batgirl has been created with that film's actions in mind. Aquaman 2 has been moved in the timeline to be set before the Flash film, which is why Ben Affleck is in it, but I can't really see them reshooting Batgirl and the Flash film just to bring Ben Affleck back, unless they can do it really easily. What this news shows us is that we cannot give up and let those people trying to shoot us down win. I'm sure there will be some in the comments to this very video telling us to move on, but just remember how wrong they have been so far. Now, I'm not saying the Snyderverse will be restored now, but look how many times those people have been wrong. Discovery have replaced the old regime. Those bridges they thought were burnt are beginning to rebuild. Snyder is going to appear in a Teen Titans Go episode, which isn't much, but it means he is talking to DC again, when we thought that would never have been possible. Ben Affleck has returned 3 times since he said he was done as Batman. But who's next? Henry Cavill? Maybe Zack Snyder properly this time? The new executives and advisors at the company will be much better than the old regime. Even if they don't restore the Snyderverse, DC will be much better with them than without them. What they need to see is our demand. They've seen it with Ben Affleck's Batman, and he has returned yet again, and I hope he will be back for more. We need to continue to show our demand, and who knows, Discovery may just decide to go with it. Like I said earlier, my ideal scenario would be keeping Batfleck in the main DCEU, keeping everything in one connected universe, and build a long-term plan that eventually leads up to a new version of Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. The frustrating thing is that the Flash film could have been that perfect fix. If I were Discovery, I would be thinking that maybe it is worth investing a bit more into reshooting the Flash film to make it fit in with this long-term plan. Stopping it from erasing Superman and Batfleck, and instead just bringing in more superheroes like Supergirl, but also fixing any continuity errors within the DCEU. I really think that if they want the DCEU to get back on track, they need to reassure fans that they have a plan and make the DC universe an organized place again. The Flash film not only sounded confusing, but also extremely controversial. I know investing a lot of money now into reshooting that film will make it a very expensive movie, but it may be worth it in the long run if they have a long-term plan that they want to integrate into the DCEU. I think even cancelling the Flash film could be a better idea than releasing it as it is, as it could do more harm than good to the DC universe as a whole. I think their main goal should be to create a long-term plan that has Henry Cavill's Superman and Ben Affleck's Batman involved. Just look at the excitement us fans had when we thought Henry Cavill was coming back, and look at the excitement from this Batfleck news. This is something I think Alan Horn will understand and want to utilise. He said he expects to be involved with DC, and he was the one who oversaw Marvel's biggest successes, Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. That level experience is something the DCEU needs desperately. Someone I do want to praise is Geekosity and Sil Abdul. They did reveal this hours before any other news outlet did. Now, they did use the safety word could in their scoop, which I don't like, because if it doesn't happen, then they can just use that as an excuse, as they said it could happen, not would happen, but credit where credit's due. They said this far before any other news outlet did. Someone who is not very happy about this news is Grace Randolph. Now, I'm not going to talk about her much, other than show you how upset she is with this news. I don't really like the toxic turn she has made, and it really is not a good look for her. If someone feels threatened, they tend to lash out, and it looks like that is what she's doing. What we should focus on is that Ben Affleck is back in Aquaman 2 because the film will be released before the Flash film now, so Michael Keaton showing up doesn't make sense. The fact that Affleck is back for another DC film is exciting enough, and hopefully Discovery will see the demand for Ben Affleck's Batman and decide to bring him back for more projects. And who knows, maybe the Snyderverse could too. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I hope to see you here again soon, so until then, have a great day. Bye!